Hey, you guys, we are back to do 90 Day Fiancé. I know we took a hiatus because they weren't getting us nothing to work with, but let's see how this season goes. Because Gino and Jasmine, they back and acting a mess. Stay tuned.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the Coed family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, Coed Kim folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship reviews, entertainment. It's all about our famous rants. And tonight, yes, we're back. Tonight we're gonna be doing 90 Day Fiancé. Yes, we've been kind of missing in action with this show for a year. Something like that.
We just did Angela and Micah. It's been no year, child.
Seemed like
it. So
if you're brand on so long.
If you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget that you can purchase the tees that we're wearing from our brand store, Coed Wear. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, like I like to do is break them down by each couple instead of kind of bouncing back and forth like we do on. Did you just belch in the folks' ear while the microphone was way up there to your mouth? Now that's nasty. Apologize.
I apologize for nothing.
Apologize for your gut burping on the mic. Little nasty.
I regret nothing.
Little nasty.
I regret nothing.
He's saying excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I did teach him some manners, but sometimes he come on here and you just don't use them. But you can't do that.
I gotta go to work in the morning, child.
Well, you just say excuse me. You don't want nobody belching in your face and your ear.
You do it.
I don't do it on the microphone in front of people.
Well, you do it while we eat.
And I say excuse me.
But excuse me. Put it on her mouth.
I don't do like that.
Excuse me.
I don't even do that. That sounded real ghetto, and I don't even do that.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be talking about your little mishaps, okay?
Chill. Okay.
Anyway, so it's called Splash.
Splash. I was taking a bath, and then it was on a Friday night. Oh, yes, right.
Snatch that mic. So anyway, I think her name is Misha, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So she's 48 years old, and I know we like on episode 3 or 4. I watched him, he didn't, so y'all catch him up because I'm just gonna be saying it because I kind of know the backstory.
I kind of basically know what's going on, but go ahead. I'm smart like that.
He kind of basically don't, okay? Because there's some stuff I had to fill him in.
No,
but anyway, so she's 48 years old, so she's going to Israel to meet her man Nicola. So yeah, that's that cough drops. So she's going to meet her man, and I think I'm trying to think, does she know that man a virgin? Yeah, she do know he a virgin.
She said something about it. The daughter said something about it.
Yeah, I think that I don't know if she know if he stayed with his mama and ain't got no job.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know.
That's the chances you take when you date somebody online that you don't know anything about.
But, she's a beautiful woman. She was used to that nightlife and all that stuff, but she changed and grew her relationship with God. And so she's a Catholic. And she actually met him in that vein of, I think he got his own Christian website and stuff like that. And
he has a job then.
But yeah, I guess he'll go to a physical. I don't know if he get paid from that.
He probably do.
But yeah, so he the one said something. His friend said something about him not having no job. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so he has his own website, and so I think if I'm not mistaken, he said millions of people come to his website or something like that. Yeah, but as far as the Christian help and everything, and that's how they met. They met as friends, but the more that they started conversing and stuff, they just kind of fell in love with each other because she said coming out of that life, she really didn't have nobody to talk to, and he said his parents, only his friend is Catholic, a devout Catholic. His parents don't even, have a relationship with God or nothing like that. So from what I understood. So anyway, so Nicola, he is getting ready, to pick his girl up from the airport and everything. So when they get a chance to meet each other, they kiss. I mean, she excited, he excited, and everything. What you thought about that, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So they're both attracted to each other and everything. So,
Can I be honest with you? I feel like this is gonna be a boring couple. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. Maybe they spice things up throughout the season, but for right now, he's like, I'm kind of lukewarm towards him right now.
I mean, when you say boring, what you mean boring?
And like they're not gonna bring no excitement to this.
Like what? Fuss and fighting?
Yeah,
like everybody can't be a Jasmine.
not Jasmine. Be Angela. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't.
No,
want
here's
that.
the thing. Hear me out. I don't want Angela per se, but I need somebody gonna bring that type of energy.
Well, I think I like them because, it's the fact of his parents maybe don't know about her. He's a virgin. So I really truly would like to see how their relationship evolve because, is he going to give in and sleep with her? Because, she like she used to having this.
She did say she likes to flirt still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She feels like he's not ready for the to flirt back because of his lifestyle. So she said if he's not into that vein of flirting and being a little affectionate, it's gonna be an issue between them. And all I'm saying is this: you remember what's her name that went to India? Our favorite one last season, Jenny, yeah. Man, it's little Jenny be fine, man. Little Jenny would be fine.
Yeah. So they go to they get in the car, go to the hotel room and everything, and it seemed like they got good chemistry together, good energy and stuff. Touching him, well, she touching on him and everything. So she want to get unpacked, take a shower, and so he was like, "Well, I'm gonna go and get the food or whatever what he was getting."
He went to get some wine or something,
Yeah,
to drink.
And so when he came back, what?
Well, before you get to that part, when they first got to the room, he jumped. They had like twin beds and they're small beds. He jumps in his bed and she jumps in the bed with him. First thing came out of his mouth, your bed's over there. Your bed is over there. He gonna stick to that virginity thing.
Well, he hadn't kissed a girl or had a girlfriend since he was like 18 or something like that. Yeah. So it may not be so much as, hey, your bed over there. It's like, hey, I'm getting attracted. I'm getting turned on.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. He's trying to make sure he's keeping that oath because he feel like if she stayed in the bed with him a little bit longer, things are gonna happen. He didn't want to go down that path.
So when he come from downstairs or whatever, however long, he must have been gone a long time.
Cause
she done did everything in that room, and it just like the whole suitcase threw up.
Yeah, like a hurricane went through there, man. All the stuff all over the place. I said, no, she don't have a hat hanging on the TV.
Yeah, now that is a small room. Now she probably used to certain hotels. Now that's a small room, and it looked like that hotel you put on.
Oh yeah,
where you don't want to stay.
Yeah, but hey, that's why you got to get to know a person. Maybe he's comfortable and content and staying in hotels like that, and she's not. Maybe she likes to stay in those 4 or 5 star hotels. Who knows?
But after he came back, he said, "What?
What happened? Where all these clothes coming from? Where all these shoes? This is a mess." And she said, "It's an organized mess." And some people they can thrive in organized mess.
It was a lot. He was like, "You got all these." He said, "You got 1,000 shoes."
And
like
she said, "I still got a suitcase to unpack."
I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Well, she went up for 2 weeks, and maybe she's a hip. She like to pack a lot of stuff.
Overpack too.
Yeah, you do. Y'all think, God, what you got in this thing? We just going out of town for 2 days. I said, gee, you got a whole big backpack, all different types of shoes and clothes. And I probably bring like a little duffel bag, and that's it.
You don't bring no duffel
I
bag.
do.
Stop stealing stove.
I do.
So anyway, he did say, hey, if it wasn't for the annulment that you have, then we would go down to see the father and get married right now. So it seems like because she was previously married before, I guess it's the Catholic culture or religion that they have to go through and make sure that she ain't married again, that she ain't still married. I could be wrong. So they have to go in and get an annulment on her previous marriage, even though she was divorced, in order for them to get married.
That's interesting.
If I said that correctly, that's what
I did not know that.
You didn't see. You weren't watching.
No, I knew that. I would watch, but I didn't know that's how they do it over there. Oh, in the religion.
Okay, yeah, that's what it seemed like. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But she said, listen, we really truly need to take the time to get to know each other. We need to really dive deeper into our relationship, our friendship, and everything, to see if we will be getting married. And he's like, oh, yes, fair enough. That's your word. Fair enough. I don't know where you get that from.
Then get on confession camera. I don't know what's wrong with her. I like her. She don't like me back. I don't know what's going on. I said, man, you should have all that energy in front of her. Don't come on the confession camera and have that energy.
Right. So let's move on to Christian and Cleo. Not the psychic Cleo, but anyway. So he's 30, she's 32 years old. So this is the first time I've seen them because it seems like they keep introducing new people. So it seemed like he was married before, he eloped, it didn't work, they got an annulment, and he's just been trying to find his person. He said, he wants to get married because, he don't want to come home alone and he want to have that life partner and everything. So he met Cleo. How did they meet?
Online.
Oh, social media. It's a lot of them meet on social media, TikTok, Instagram, everything.
I think she's a model, and she be on TikTok, and she was like, she does these funny TikToks, and he thought it was attractive, so he slid in her DMs, and that's how they started communicating.
Yeah, she's autistic, right? Did she have autism?
Autism.
And she was explaining how it works. I guess because everybody's autism could be different.
Yeah, you got different levels on the spectrum for autism, and just imagine in the early 80s, late 70s, people that had autism back then, people didn't know what it was.
Yeah, they didn't have a name.
Yeah, they didn't have a name for it or whatnot, but now they do, and you have different spectrums. Some people are on the spectrum. It's real low. You know what I'm saying? They functional, like she is. You know what I'm saying? Some people are not functional with autism. So to me, autism holds a special place in my heart because my brother, he's autistic, and so we're good.
So she was saying too, so she had to wear these headsets, I guess, to drown out the noise, because if not, she can get overwhelmed being in a crowd full of people, especially by her being such an introvert, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, so it seemed like some stuff was still even scaring her. I'm sorry, I
don't understand how her and what's his name? Christian, he's the life of the party. He's outspoken. He's like, he's a social butterfly, and she's an introvert. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see how they gonna make it, man. I don't.
And look at us.
Well, I have levels to mine. You know what I'm saying? I can be in social, places for a little bit. I have a little energy to give you people out there in the social world. But after that, after my tank is dry, I'm coming back home.
So, let's see. So as she was walking in, she was meeting one of her friends and everything. So I guess they showed us the behind the scenes because, she was talking to him and everything. She just kind of like stopped. And she started talking to the camera crew, the production and everything. And she just asked them their signs because she said it kind of helps her to know people, especially she know that these people going to follow her around all the time.
She's big into astrology.
Yeah, astrology.
Yeah, gotcha.
So one of them said Libra.
Leo.
And I forgot the other one. And she was like, yeah, you look like that. You look like that. But it seems like Christian is a Gemini. Gemini, and she said, she know they be having those mood swings and stuff like that. So, she know what she's dealing with. They had them highs and lows.
We Geminis are a
Crazy.
handful.
Crazy.
We are a handful, and we probably
Crazy.
the most unique
Crazy.
out of all the signs.
Who said that?
Well, we are.
Who said it though?
Most Geminis
Where
are.
is it written? Where's the research
Look
at?
Google it.
No,
Google
where's
it.
the research?
Google it.
Like you told me, everything in Google ain't
Google
right.
it.
So Google it. So where is the research that shows that?
We are the most intelligent, more gifted, and like Prince, he's a Gemini. Some people are Gemini. I'm a Gemini. That's enough. That's enough right there.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Huh?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
He was a Gemini.
So
he was
anyway,
Gemini. We don't claim him. We will get him to the Leo.
I don't know, but it just sounds right. So anyway, let's see. So yeah, so she saw action production and everything they told her, so it just kind of helps her out. So she in the next scene, she was also telling her friend, as far as her being an extra introvert, it may have problems if he cannot understand her and her ways. So Cleo is going shopping with her friends and stuff, and she was explaining to her friends about, she was explaining to us about her being a transgender and how she came from where she is born a boy into where she is now. You want to talk about that?
Well, basically, you said it. She was born a boy, and she tried her best to fit in as a boy, but it didn't feel natural to her. So she used to pray every night that when she wakes up, she'd be in a girl's body, but that never came to be. So, so she decided, I forget what age she decided.
I don't think she said it.
Okay. So she's, decided to identify herself as a female.
Yeah.
And so she's been going through the transition for like 9 years, getting stuff done to her body. And so she's hoping and praying that Christian, when he gets to London, that, he's not just talking the good talk, meaning that, when he gets there, that he's going to stand by her side and don't, spaz out on her, flip out on her, because some people say, yeah, I want to stick by your side. It's cool. I'm good with it. Then they see you in person, then they spaz out, So that's what she's hoping that won't happen when he gets to London. Now, it took me a minute to see that she was transgender. I said, when she was talking, I noticed the Adam apple. I thought, ooh, she got a big Adam apple for a woman. And that's why I asked you, and you said, yeah, she's transgender. I thought, okay, all right.
Well, I could see it right off, you know what I'm saying? But
well, you're a woman, yeah.
And maybe so, yeah. Let's see. But she said she did tell him, and he said he's not attracted to like her gender, you know what I'm saying? He's attracted to her as a person.
That's right.
And
sounds good. Sounds good. What you saying?
He fell in love with her as a person.
Sounds good. But we'll see.
But she does have some insecurities and stuff like that. She's been taking the testosterone blockers and everything,
and hormone shots.
Yeah, and transitioning, and so yeah, yeah. But he's never been with a transgender before. So let's talk about Christian. So he's with his friends, and he done told his friends that that his woman is a transgender. He's in love with her. He like her. They have great chemistry together. They're both funny. So he excited to meet her. So his friends like, okay, so have you ever dated? And I think the girl was like, have you ever, question your sexuality? Have you ever been with a man before? And he was like, no, he's not attracted to men. But
so when he said but, oh, here we go. But when he was in college, he tried to experiment. He made out with a man, and he realized then that I like women. I said, it takes you all of that to realize that? You got to make out with a man to realize that you like women? You could have skipped that part.
He said it was not for him. So he said he he learned that he is straight. He's heterosexual and he doesn't want to be with a man.
I don't think I went through that. I know I didn't go through that. I knew I like women. You know what I'm saying?
And so he said, so his friends asked him, okay, well, does she still have, her male parts? And so he didn't want to, he said, we've talked about that, but I'm not going to put her business out there, which she probably don't. She probably still have her man parts, I'm thinking.
That's what I'm
saying?
thinking, because she said, something about, she still got to get some more work done. So
yeah, so he's not gonna tell them that, but they like blown away because how is that gonna look? So how is y'all gonna have sex? And so girl was like, sex is important. So he's like, well, I'm not really worried about that now. And they like, okay, really? So
hey, well, floats your boat. That's all I can say.
So let's move on to the next couple, which is Amanda and Razvan. I guess I'm saying his name right, Razvan. So
Yeah, that's a zombie girl.
yeah,
I swear that girl is so bland. She's
bland.
To me, she seems like she don't have no soul to herself. It's like so melancholy. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything is just meh.
I don't know if she's still. I don't know what her
Is she still
personality.
grieving? Probably.
Probably so. I don't know what her personality was before. When her husband was alive. But maybe it's the fact that she's grieving. Now, me personally feel like that she moving too soon. And I know that you can't always say, well, what's too soon or whatever. I think that she has not properly grieved. And when her child called, she was talking to her children, I think FaceTime or whatever, and one little boy told Razvan, my daddy dead, and went off somewhere and started playing and doing something else. And she said that just shook her. You know what I'm saying? That shook her.
Yeah.
So she felt like at that point she needed to go back home. And he was like, well, you came here I think you should stay. And she was like, but my children, like, I feel so guilty because, you know what I'm saying, that look at the place they in and I'm out here and I can't be with them. And so he was like, I understand. But you said, I felt like he was selfish in that moment and didn't even show empathy toward her. But I don't really think that she should be dating.
If she's feeling all of that and still getting shook by her husband being dead, about her husband being dead, yeah, she needs some more time to process all this. Okay, apparently she's not ready, like you said. And she feel guilty.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying basically what it sounds like to me. She's feeling guilty because she out there trying to live her best life, and the kids are still trying to get grieve over their dad.
And she feels guilty for dating too and moving on with her life.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you just said the kids, so I wasn't sure if you meant her too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, that. And and I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long her.
Child, I don't think it's been a year.
I'm not talking about. I'm trying to say I don't know how long her and her ex-husband been together. How long they was married.
I don't know. I think maybe 10, 12 years, something like that.
That's a pretty long time. You know what I'm saying?
Mistaken, but they've been married a long time.
And
his kids.
Yeah, it's not like they got divorced or anything. He just passed away. So yeah, she needed me, like you said. I'm with you. Take her time, man. She's not ready. And that's part of the reason why she acting like a zombie around this guy. It's like she has no emotions, man.
Except for
jealousy
and grief. You can just tell like she just want to cry all the time. And I think her friend said, you need to wait and stuff. So she was like, but I want to find love. It's almost like she's trying to fill a void by putting that man in there. And so, she just on TikTok, TikTok, honey, everybody want to find somebody on TikTok. I think she on TikTok, he doing his videos or whatever. And they ended up connecting, I think in the comment section or something like that. And that's like him. He was in my comment section. So that's, that's how they ended up connecting. So,
But anywho,
yeah. In my comment section.
I was just in the comment section.
In my comment section.
Just being who I am.
To me and the people.
The people. That's right. Yeah, I was talking to the people
that was talking to me.
And the people was talking back to me. Okay.
And you was in my comment section.
Okay, regardless of the point.
Because I didn't even know who you was. And I said, who is that talking? Okay, he cute.
Yeah, but everybody else knew who I was. Apparently, they did.
If I wanted to.
They were trying. They were jockeying for position. Who's gonna get the prize? You got the prize, so you need to be grateful.
Thank you for my Cracker Jack prize. Let's move on.
Cracker Jack. Okay, all right. Go ahead. I'm done.
No, but you was still finishing.
Oh, you're
Fine.
saying, yeah, she needs to take her time, man. It's like, you was married to your husband for 10 years or 12 years, and he just passed away. Y'all didn't get divorced or nothing like that. He just passed away, and you have kids by this man, your ex husband. Yeah, it's gonna take time to get over all that, man. And I agree with totally what you said. I think she's using this guy to fill a void in her life.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so anyway, so they waking up, he making up pancakes. It seems like they both playful, silly.
She don't seem silly to me. She don't seem playful.
She seemed like a little kid to me.
It's like it's like she just don't have no emotions, man.
In the last episode, he asked, he was like, "Hey, I want to say something to you or whatever," and he give her a key to his place, and so she was like, "Well, I'm not gonna be coming back here no more," basically, and so. Like she's not gonna be coming there to be having no key, and so she was like, "I got kids at home I have to tend to or whatever." He was like, "Well, I'm gonna come and visit you or come and be with you," and so she was like, "Well, no, because I don't think you're ready for like to come live with me with my kids and stuff, So it's like,
What is she doing there?
I don't know, child.
Is she wasting this man's time?
Yeah, I think so, honey. I don't know. She told me she loved him and all that stuff.
She sure don't act like it, man. For one, I can tell. It's like, I don't know, man. She be frustrating to date if I was that guy.
Yep, they go to the food store. She ain't really like nothing in the whole food store. Whatever.
They got American food. No, they ain't got American food. You in a different country, eat their food.
She ate for American food.
Yeah.
Oh. So anyway, so he take her to the park, and what she said about the park.
And the park looks spooky. Yeah, she complains a lot. She complains a lot that the park looks spooky, like some vampires are gonna come out and bite them and drag them in the alley. And the way she was acting, I said, man, maybe she's the vampire. The way she was reacting, man, and the way she looks, man, it's like she had this deadpan look about herself.
Like on the Addams Family,
right?
What's that girl?
Friday.
Yeah,
I think you talking about Friday.
The girl.
Yeah, it's Friday. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, he said, "Listen, I'm about to do this video because he into movie, he into all that stuff, social media, TikTok, blah blah blah. So he finna
music
video, not into movies, he into music. And so yeah, he gonna do a music video. He was like, hey, you want to be in my music video? You be my girlfriend. She was like, I don't really like that. I don't want to.
The man asked you to be in his music video. He wants you to be the girlfriend in his music video. You said no.
Get somebody else to do it.
He said, all right, you don't want to do it. I'm going to get somebody else to fill your spot, and they're going to be my girlfriend in the video. Now she gets mad.
Yep. He said, are you going to kiss him?
Well, at first he said, well, I don't know. It depends how you going to act. Well, your action, if you kiss her, that's on you, because your actions are going to speak louder than words. So you can do what you want to do. Is she playing mind games now?
Yeah.
Women.
I know women. So anyway, so of course this production where the producer of that video dude called him, FaceTime him at that moment. It was like, and go. So anyway, so he FaceTimed him, and so he was like, hey, this is the producer of the video, and she looking real still-faced, dry, all this stuff, whatever. And he turned it around. She like,
I said, show some emotions, man. Be pleasant. Not her. You're right. Her nickname's gonna be Friday. Yeah, like Friday, man. Come on, man. I'm waiting for your sidekick, the thing, come out. You know what the thing is, right? The hand. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to pop up out of somewhere, because she acting like the man said, "Hey."
She was real dry. So they talked about the video. I think he asked, will she be in it? And he was saying, no, she's not gonna be in it. We're gonna get it a girl, blah blah blah, whatever. So she had an attitude when he got off the phone with the producer and stuff.
And she got mad because she said, I didn't understand what they were saying, but I heard my name mentioned a couple of times. She said, well, no, what y'all saying about me? He said, well, he ain't say nothing. He's asking, since you're not going to be in the video and they're going to put another woman in the video, he wants to know, are you the jealous type? And that's all he wanted to know.
He said because his last ex was jealous and did not support
Ex-wife.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and she probably gonna be the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like first of all, to me, I think she met him because he was nice, attractive, and she met him because of the stuff he did, you know, on social media with the pancakes, rubbing the syrup, doing all that crazy stuff or whatever. But, you know, just like she was a groupie, then I'm sure that there's other groupies, and she probably feel like if I was one and he's talking to me, he could do somebody else like that.
Yeah, you know.
And then you got to be strong to deal with people. It's almost like a stripper.
Yeah, basically that's what he was, male entertainer.
You dating somebody that's in that vein, then you know what I'm saying. You got to make sure you're strong enough to be able to take that
I
stuff.
just imagine if I did videos like that back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I won't put no syrup on me. I probably put honey on me. Knowing me, I put honey on me. It attracts some bees. I get stung on. They rush to the hospital and stuff.
And you have flying nets attached to you.
And doctor said, "What happened to him? He smelled like honey. Why the bees stuck on him? Why the ants?"
And then they say they all around his stomach area. That's why all the juice and meat at. And so they just like.
I didn't ask you to chime in on my story.
You
Okay,
just wanted me to let you do the story.
Yeah, you always gotta go. Why you always gotta go for the stomach? Why?
Because that's the only thing that, you know what I'm saying, I see. And the rest of it, baby, you know what I'm saying, you sexy. Sexy, that's what they call me. That's what you say.
Get back to the story. Yeah.
So anyway, let's move on to Riley and Violet. I think that's her name. Child, if Riley don't hurry get his big, tall, grown self from over there, child.
He's like a giant over there.
He really do. And Violet is not studying you. Don't you?
You don't think so?
At all. Not when she done text your daddy and told everything and hide this and that and stuff like that.
So what's the motive behind this then?
I think that when she just get mad, she just ramble off and start. So
basically, you saying she really don't like this guy?
Well, I see that he's way into her than she is into him. Now I'm not saying that she don't like him, but she's not feeling him like that. She's not feeling him like that.
Well, she feeling him to a point to call his father and throw him under the bus.
Well, I'm trying to think how, I can't remember how they exchanged numbers, but they did. But yeah, I just don't think that she into him like that. I don't know if it's maybe when she saw him in person, or maybe sometimes people just prefer to have a long distance relationship. Hey, it kills time, you know. Hey, but then when you start coming in person.
It was a meme back in the day.
Like Hamina and Mike. As long as Mike was across the country, honey.
It was a meme back in the day saying something about don't catch feelings. If you catch feelings, I'm gonna buy a plane ticket. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? And some people, you're right. They enjoy the interaction on social media. But once you buy that plane ticket, now things getting serious. They don't like that. That's way too much for them.
And then it could be having somebody else there.
Oh, yeah, true.
So anyway, let's see. Violet is going to pick him up from the airport. He is excited. He done flew 2 days to be with her. They've been talking for 2 years. So she got flowers and everything, and they made a pact that whoever touched somebody first, then they gonna be the one that kind of boss them all that day or whatever.
I won't be touching nobody. Ain't nobody gonna be bossing me around. Ooh. Oh, you want to touch me? Who? Man, please, man.
He would be the first one that couldn't keep his hands off me. Yeah. So anyway, so they see each other. They hug. He is enamored by her beauty. He is just, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful.
He cheesing.
Oh my gosh. And she's smiling, but not like him.
I thought his cheeks was gonna bust. He's smiling so hard.
So it seemed like they, attracted to each other. They're both happy, So, yeah. So it seems as though they go to the hotel room and check in. Now she said because of her tradition.
Her culture don't allow a woman that's not married to stay in a hotel room with a man.
Not a hotel room or sleep with a man.
Or just in the room with a man.
Okay.
They got to be married. So that's a scapegoat to get out, stay in the room with him.
I bet you if he was everything and the aesthetics and everything, it wouldn't be that. I'm not saying that that's not a part of, but everybody don't.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know how the culture is over there, so I don't know.
But I don't think that she would be abided by it. Let me tell you an example. What's his name? Muhammad.
Oh.
Muhammad telling me his culture was not sleep with a woman, right?
But he did.
Yeah, he did. But he did what he wanted to do. So yeah. Child, please, they be doing what they want to do. So I think that that's just her excuse. She don't want to stay in that room with that man.
Yeah, because I know I don't know what last season, but Usman, he said, I can't kiss you in public. But like 5 episodes later, he was kissing her in public in the airport. So.
So yeah, she told him that and everything. So they changed clothes. She said, I'll be back in 40 minutes. I'm gonna go home, change clothes. He had to take a shower and all that stuff. So they go for dinner. And she got her wife, she waiting on him. And what she told him, the custom
is that the man's supposed to wait for the woman, not for the woman to wait for the man. He didn't know that. I didn't know that. So you gotta show the brother some grace. But he said, well, from now on, I make sure I'm here on time and I wait for you.
So he said, I got a gift for you. And the gift was some what?
Some pearls, man. He thought he was doing something. I got one for your wrist, one for your neck, and some earrings. And what she said when she got the pearls?
Child, I'm gonna talk because I feel like this is how. Don't you remember you said that's how I was like, when she had the rollers in her head on living color.
Oh, Miss Jenkins?
Yeah. This was thank you. Child, to be honest, honey, in our culture, child, them pearls, that ain't nothing. If we can get pearls, we go down the street and blink two times, honey, we can get some pearls. So, honey, them pearls ain't nothing. I don't care nothing about them pearls. Thank you.
Basically, that's what she was getting at.
And what she said?
He said, I get a pat on the face, I don't get a kiss. And she stood her ground.
Yes, she did.
Bro, all you getting is a pat on the face.
You should learn about our culture. No, don't bring me no pearls, child. Get them down at the Dollar Tree.
Bring me a diamond.
So, let's see. So he said, okay, so I want to talk about some stuff. I want to talk about the things that we need to talk about.
I'm assuming he's going to bring up what happened between her and the dad.
Yep. And she said, it's my birthday. Don't talk about that. I don't want to talk about that now. I don't want to talk about that. So let's talk about that another time, So he was like, oh, okay, we'll talk about it next time. So, okay, what's your plans for tomorrow? What we're going to do tomorrow? She said, well, you know what? I got a business meeting that I got to attend to, a school, something like that. And so it'll have to be later on that evening. Or
if you want to.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's what she said. If you want to. He said, I flew for 2 days. What you mean? Huh?
You was finna say drive.
Oh, yeah, I was. He said, I flew for 2 days. What you mean if I want to? Of course I want to. And she said, okay, we'll try to do something tomorrow night. And like he said, I flew over here for 2 days. You're not making me a priority. You're right. Then when she did that, I said, hey, you're right. She's not into him like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the people back home was trying to warn him about it, but you're gonna take his little tall self over there, and he getting his feelings hurt now.
So he put her in the cab, and he was like, "Man, I can't believe this," And she still ain't giving him no kiss, but he did ask for one,
right?
One time, but she ain't giving him no kiss. It's just baby and all that stuff, whatever.
Yeah, you gotta be with her for 2 weeks. You better find you another woman over there.
So yeah, she's not into him like that. So let's move on to we're gonna move on to David and Sheila, and then I say the best for last, honey. Jasmine and Gino. But David and Sheila. So David is deaf, and I think Sheila has some kind of
hearing aid.
Yeah, disorder too. As far as her hearing. So but I forgot how they met. Probably online. But I like them together. I think it's so sweet. I see what 90 Day Fiance. Now, of course, I haven't been watching 90 Day Fiance for years. So some of y'all may be some day ones, but it seems like they're migrating people with disabilities like the autism, the transgender, the deaf,
It show more diversity now.
Yeah.
And, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can see their everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Now you seeing somebody who's deaf, on the dating scene. You know what I'm saying?
And so he's coming to where she is. She's excited. Oh, what is it? What is it? Philippines or something like
Philippines. I think it's the Philippines.
So yeah, she getting ready and everything. So I said, okay, then she like, see, you put your heels on, honey, get your man, girl, put them heels on. So she packing all her stuff in her it wasn't Louis, but in her
a Louis Vuitton purse. A Louis Vuitton purse. Why you hating on her? That's
I'm just saying one Louis. It was Bowie.
Why? How you know it wasn't Louis?
It was Bowie.
You're such a hater.
So anyway, so she packing the stuff in. So she's like, you know what? I'm getting ready. I'm gonna go stay in the hotel room, my man. She told her son, I see you in a few days, but honey, I gotta go ahead and lock this in, honey, so we can have some good places to eat and stay and do all that stuff. So I got to lock the bed in. So help me push this stuff down in now. So anyway,
and the son said, "Okay, mama, move out the way, put it on the bed." He climbed on the top rope of the wrestling ring, came down there, he stuffed all that stuff in
there. So she meet him at the airport. The anticipation, I always like this, saying, especially when they see each other for the first time, because sometimes you can see people facial expression as, oh no, this ain't what I ordered from Wish. So they meet each other, and of course we're not used to. I'm used to sound, you know what I'm saying? The ahs or what the oohs, but of course, he's deaf, so you're not gonna hear all of that. And so when they met each other, man, I thought it was beautiful. I really did. She was crying, and I think that she's feeling him. I know I'm joking about the locking it in, but I really think that she.
Yeah, it seems like it's genuine, but only time will tell. Mm-hmm. Only time will tell.
So let's see. So David was excited, before and everything. So he said he was ready to meet this girl. So they meet, they hug, they kiss, they cry and everything. And I think the producers act who was attracted to
who the most. Who was attracted to who the most, or who looked,
who looked the best, or something like that.
Yeah, who looked more than what?
Yeah, regardless of point. But they both pointed at each other. So they are going to stay at a hotel room. Oh yeah, but she did say this, and I thought it was cute. She said, "What you think about me? What you think? What you like? Did you like?" He said, "Yes, you're beautiful." Hide the words down there. She said she got to get used to the sign language. So yeah, but he did say that she was beautiful. So yeah, they getting ready to go to the hotel room and everything, and so yeah. Oh, the producer did ask, was they gonna have sex? He said something about
what's up. Something about going to bed or something like that. And he said, "Stop it."
Yeah.
He said, "Stop it. Don't do that."
So yeah, he said that's our personal business, honey. But it looks like they probably gonna be doing it.
All right.
It's gonna be awkward.
Okay.
So now let's move on to
Gino and who?
Jasmine. Gino. So Jasmine
is mad and crying as usual.
Well, first of all, not in the beginning. Y'all, you watched last episode. She got mad at him because he didn't help her in the kitchen, and he said he ain't got the right utensils and all that stuff. And he really truly just get mad because the woman keep bossing him around. I said, dude, you the one still with this woman that you knew she was bossing you around from day one.
Jasmine, why do you stay so mad?
And
crying and shouting and loud. You is a loud woman. Gino! F you, Gino. That's all I know. F you, Gino. Oh, you know what, Jasmine? I'm going to see you a t-shirt that said F you, Gino on your shirt.
So Jasmine said, that last night was a good night, So he took his blue pill. She turned, she was asleep, honey. He would tap, tap, tap. Tapping on my door. Who's there in the window?
Gino brought the thunder.
So yeah.
She said, "What's all that thunder coming from, Gino?" He brought it. I was like, all right, Gino, that's what I'm talking about.
He said, I'm rested and ready.
She was happy.
So she said that they only had sex seven times since how many years?
2 years, man.
Yeah. But she said that she wish he can go a little longer.
You said that now. At the end of the episode, you said his sex was garbage. That hit me on with you.
So let's see. So he said, I got a gift for you. She's like, yay, gift. But then come to find out it was that little pouch or some little Dollar Tree thing that he had got. And he said, remember you had said you broke your other one, so I decided to get it. She said, yeah, and the exact same kind. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Then he said, Jasmine, I got you another gift, Jasmine. Here you go. Some more fake hair.
Oh, yeah, because they had showed him in the shop when he was purchasing
Right.
that hair, and they was telling him how much it was.
And Gino was so proud of that hair, like he was doing something.
They said, I think he asked how many. I think he may have FaceTime asked how many she needed. Like she said, 10. And he's like, I'm just going to get one. Because I think the folks had told him one was like, I don't know, maybe 100 or something.
Oh, okay. Because you said he paid $350.
Okay, well, $350. And so he was like, well, this all she going to get, honey. I guess said, what that going to do, honey? Just put a little track right there. So,
hey,
yeah.
Gino said, find your old track. Find out which one's worse and replace it with this.
So yeah, he got her the hair, and she was like, "Okay, this will work, but this ain't. I need more than this right here. You see this hair? This hair costs $3,000." I said, "You better come on." Jasmine is black, child. So she's like, "This costs $3,000."
You know, when a confession like this, sweaty, $3,000. I can see $1,500 with $3,000.
She said, "You want a beautiful wife? This what you want on your thing, on your hand. This what you want alongside. You have to pay for all of this." So
you can tell she has some work done too.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this ain't the same Jasmine, the same attitude, yeah, but not the same face because her face is different.
Yeah, she got an upgrade.
Yeah, so 90 days they paid for this, honey, because the show didn't come out Gino pocket, honey.
Gino,
he holding on to their retirement.
How can you hold on to your retirement money and trying to date Jasmine at the same time? That's impossible, man. Something's gonna have to give. So
he said that, I got to talk to Jasmine because she's trying to get my retirement money, and that ain't gonna fly with me.
Gino said, I've been working all my life. You try to take my money.
So the next morning or whenever it is, they're going out for breakfast. He asked her, she was like, well, I know you like your feet massage. I can massage your feet and stuff. And then he said, okay, yeah, that'd be good. You massage my whole body. She said, then you're gonna get a happy ending after. Just massage my body.
Yeah.
Just massage.
Yeah, massage the man's body. You trying to get my money with sex, man? No. I said, Gino, bruh, never mind.
So she just like, I just want to have it. He said, no. So I'm thinking now, because Gino said, your sex is trash. So maybe he don't enjoy it.
Maybe he don't, because the way he said he didn't want no happy ending. He was adamant about it.
It's like it's grievous to him.
No.
And especially if the man take the blue pill, then they be
ready to rock and roll, man.
But it's like it's grievous for. Ain't no telling what she be doing in that bedroom.
They probably cuss him out. Stop it, Gino. Don't do that, Gino.
You know what? Jasmine is a freak. I forgot on one of them episodes, her friends had got her a
stripper.
No, I'm talking about this one. Before you start, this season,
okay.
Her friends had got her like a dildo to go on her behind, and she said she was trying to stretch it. It was like a thing that go on her behind.
Stretch what?
Her butthole.
Why?
So that Gino can insert.
That's too much information,
Jasmine. So yeah, she probably just do a whole bunch of stuff that he just not into.
So he probably after they get through and have sex in the shower crying. She do that.
And then she probably said, Gino, come back. Get in here.
And Gino, he don't like take his hat out. He take his hat off, ball up his head. Why? I don't understand.
So as they eating breakfast, talk about that. Gino said, Jasmine, something that I want to talk to you about, and because at first, she would eat like that. I said, God, at least you 10. And then afterwards, I want to talk to you. And she just blank face.
And the camera panned Gino's legs under the table. They just like this, man. I said, dang, dude, you flexible when you get nervous, boy.
And with his little Jesus sandals on, so he just like shaking and shaking. And so he's like, yeah, I want to talk to you about something where, I've been working all my life, and in 1990, she said, just, what is it that you want to tell me? I know about all that.
He said, and then he balled his hand up like, I wanted to talk to you about the prenup. And she just sat there quiet, and he was quiet. He didn't know what to say. He got so nervous that he lost his train of thought.
Yeah, he did.
I forgot what I was saying. What I was saying? Oh, jeez.
Because he was saying, he had some investments, so he's trying to protect. She said, so are your investment, you have no, are your investment gone? Like,
I know.
that investment?
I still have my money.
Okay.
It's just the prenup. I know I said it to you once before, but you got mad, so we didn't finish it. So, I just want to know how you feel about it.
Gino, why would I want a prenup? I told you I don't want no prenup. I don't want no prenup because I said we're going to get married forever. Like, Jasmine, I'm not going to be with you. Jasmine, I don't want no prenup.
Jasmine, I understand that. You love me. I love you.
What's the prenup for then? You don't trust me?
In case something happened to me.
I don't want your money. You think I want your money? I don't want
your
money.
No, I'm not saying you don't want my money. I didn't say that, Jasmine.
I don't want your money.
I didn't say that. It's just
I really go. I don't want to eat no more. I don't want to eat.
Every time we talk about this, you
I don't want to
shut down.
I don't want to eat no more. We get your food to go. I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat.
I guess I get my food and take it back to the apartment. All right. I'm gonna open the door for you.
I open my own door. I don't need your help. I don't need your help.
She always get mad because I bring all this peanut, but
Gino, I don't need your help, Gino. I don't want. No.
I got to save my investment.
And so in the next scene, because y'all see we acting this out. So in the next scene, when that, of course she didn't want the, but she did take that ring off now. She said ain't no more engagement, and nothing like that. So, it's over. Yeah. So they get back to the apartment. Next day she slept in the other room. He said that she mad, and what he was doing?
Write her a proposal. I'm gonna compromise on just a prenup. Hopefully she'll like it.
Yeah.
I don't need to talk to you. Can you come outside? Now I got this proposal right here for you about the prenup.
They was talking on the balcony.
Yeah.
And then
they walked inside.
They was talking on the back because she saw her crying, and she was like, I don't want to do no prenup. We just not gonna get married. And he was like, I can't even talk to you. Just
so
forget
irrational,
it.
Man.
And then
she jumps in bed being dramatic. When she cried and tried to talk.
because she was just crying and crying and crying. So he was in there talking to production. He was telling production, he was like, she done had an anger problem since I met her.
She busted the room. You talking about me?
Yeah, was she just crying?
I said, I thought you was in there bawling your eyes out like 5 minutes ago. Then you hear your name, you busted up. Talking about me? No, he talking about you to the producers, man. I said, man.
And then so she go off. He said, I just want you to look at this. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at nothing or whatever. And then he said, you think I want your money? I want to be done with it. I don't think you want my money. That's what I'm trying to say. This proposal is going to help us both. I'm just trying to help you out.
The proposal. Don't like it. Script. I said, man, poor
because he said that it would benefit, like if he filed for divorce, she would get a lot of stuff.
Right.
And if she filed for divorce, then she would get less. And then it was something about if you cheat or something like that.
It's supposed to be like a clause, if the person cheats.
And so she didn't like it. She tore it up. She was crying, and she told him to get out. Get out my house.
Gino said, I'm not going nowhere. Then she came back in there and said something about, how did the ex come up? No, I went through the same thing with my ex. When he hid his money and stuff, I didn't get nothing. I left that marriage with nothing but the clothes on the back of my back. And
then he said something about she started hitting below the belt, and then so she said, get out. The sex ain't good anyway. The sex better than my ex sex better than yours. He look better than yours. He treat me better than you.
He got more money than he had more money than you. And Gino said, why you ain't with him then? I said, that's a good question, Gino. That's how you fire back. And she couldn't say nothing.
She couldn't say nothing. Then he said, and your sex ain't good either.
Yep.
Oh, it ain't.
That's my ex. I said, like Gino said, why you ain't with him then? If your sex is so great, you had all that going on, why are you not with your ex?
Yep.
So yeah, man.
So it went off, but Gino went ahead and packed his stuff and left, and I wouldn't even come back, Jai, because you ain't finna put me out, and I came to see you, and you put me out.
You not just put me out, then you gonna hit me below the belt. Then you gonna brag about your ex in front of me. Yeah, I'll be done with you after that.
Yep, because she said you can't last. It is weak, it's whack.
You don't have no stamina. And that's what she said at the beginning of the episode. Said he don't get an orgasm because he run out of breath. He's out of shape. He can't last long. I don't want to get the man a heart attack.
He probably do 2 pumps.
Hey man. Sometimes when a man get out, get up in age, man, we can't go hours and hours at a time. We can't.
She didn't say hours. She just said 2 pumps and 2 breaths.
She said he be out of breath.
Yeah, but you don't know. But out of breath could be a good 5 minutes.
It could be. And when you take the blue pill, you got
it's supposed to give you energy, though.
It gives you energy, but your body can't keep up with the energy. Your thing want to go, but your body can't keep up with it. That's how guys get heart attacks, because it goes a long time, but your body and heart can't keep up with it.
Yeah, well,
it puts a lot of stress on your heart.
And ain't no telling what that girl doing in the bedroom to him.
Yeah, I keep telling you, man. After they get through, he's probably going in the cold shower.
All right, you guys, on that note, that's all we got. As we said at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! Always put God first.